So I'm just gonna make this video for myself. So I was thinking about some things that were occurring and maybe necessary to speak about, as I feel like I'm in a strange void of a place. And I do actually like it, because it feels like I fell into I don't know, like stepped over a threshold of something. And I don't know if it's a shift in consciousness or it's just a straight realization of all the work I've done for the past 8 years. And finally seeing where I actually am in my consciousness. And I don't even want to use that word. It's not even the right word. In my thought process, maybe. In how I apply spirituality to my daily life without actually having it be spiritual. I don't know. Grounded spirituality? I don't know. But I'm just thinking, from my first awakening, I've had a few, but the first one was in 2017. So since the first, it's been 8 years. So obviously I didn't just have one awakening and then just woke up yesterday. No, like I had several awakenings. And I think that the process of that is important, because we have to understand that we don't just snap into it. And I think a lot of these people, as we see our political situations, and we get really frustrated with some of the people that we don't agree with, right? And I'm saying on both sides. But I'm also saying, like, we have to give people time to evolve. It's not just a night, overnight, or a realization. It's many realizations and many shifts in perspective. So I feel like we have to give some grace to these people and realize, you know what? In order for me to get here to where I am, oh, my stupid hair. I need a haircut. I always need a haircut. It took 8 years. So we really need to give ourselves and maybe these other people who disagree with some grace, because a lot of us were those people. Granted, I actually would never choose Donald Trump ever, but there were other things, I'm sure, that I behaved in a way that wasn't who I wanted to be, of course. And we have to forgive ourselves, and we have to forgive other people, and we have to give them time. And that's it. I mean, really, we can't be that egotistical to think only our side is right and what we think. No. And we have a lot more in common than we don't. But going back to what I first started talking about, was how far I've come in a long time. But I can't say that, like, oh, no, it's like a big thing where I'm rich and I'm like, living the life. No, because it's not about that. It's actually just about a frame of mind that you live in. And it's about just having peace in your own soul and not feeling you have to chase anything, not feeling like you're defined by a relationship or focus on an outward relationship or anyone else other than yourself. That sounds selfish. That sounds like I'm a fucking egomaniac. No, that's actually not my ego. That is myself realized. It's self-actualization. It's sovereignty. Because it doesn't feel like ego. I don't really need someone to tell me how great I am. I don't actually care that you would even think about me. People who have a giant ego need you to tell them that they're great, and they need the ego gratification in order to keep their ego sustained. It's like a supply they need for their ego. Otherwise, they feel like they're a piece of shit, or like people, like, if they don't have money, they think, oh, I have no money in my bank account, I'm a piece of shit. No, like, I don't care anything. Like, self-actualization, sovereignty. You do not care about those things. Almost like not in the least. Because Jesus wasn't rich. Jesus didn't say, I am now the Messiah and I have $10 million. No, not at all, actually. He was poor till he died. He did good deeds, and he was compassionate and healed people and did that. He didn't say, I died with $1 billion. No, not at all. So I think we as a society, as capitalists, have really got things kind of wrong. But I think therein lies the gateway to figuring out how to become more sovereign, how to be at peace with yourself, no matter what's going on in the world, no matter who's knocking on your door, no matter who's trying to chase you down. No, like, it literally makes you almost fearless on a soul level of what's going to come at you and not being afraid of anything. And I think a lot of it is preparatory. How is that even a word? Preparing you for something else. I don't know. I'm going to see what's going to happen with me. I have a feeling I'm going to have to do some bigger things, which to me is not, it's not big because I've done some massive things in my life. Some really big, scary things other people would never have done that I have did. And yeah, it took a while and there were steps to the process and all that, and that's how it is. But I feel like your life will prepare you the right way for the right things to come along, and you'll do it, and it won't be scary, and you'll just do it. But in order to do those things, you have to be in the right mindset. And you have to have sovereignty, and you have to have confidence, and you have to have peace that is so unflappable that you will not fall. And yeah, God's involved because he's leading you, right? But unflappable peace, I can't even describe. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm not saying that I've made it. That's not really how it feels, but it's sort of like a culmination of years of doing the spiritual work without really realizing I was doing it. Having to do grounded spiritual work because of my life and just having to just push through. Yeah. So I guess that's it. It's already 6 minutes in. I don't really want to do that much because I'm not going to be able to post this anywhere. I guess it's just for me. But yeah, I don't know. I think about it and I thought, okay, where have I been? It makes me sad though, because I feel like I've just died so many ego deaths. I'm like, am I just hollow inside now? I don't know. It's the weirdest feeling. Like I said, it feels like a void. I mean, I don't feel depressed or anything, but it's just like, it's like this place of nothingness. Weird. I don't know. All right, bye.